Yeah. What's up, y'all? Humble update. Let me see. There we go. Just making sure everything is on tune, man. Welcome to the humble update, y'all. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna let you see how many people we got up in here. If you in here, put a red flag in, man. This is not the regular curious red flags versus the world show. This ain't the curious red flags podcast. This is just me. I said it's Friday night. Let me talk to my people let me see who's gonna come on to YouTube and just show some love tonight, man. Whoever home, like, man, I can't find a movie. Or I can't, there we go. My cup, there we go. My cups run over. Jay leaving. What's up, man? Listen, let me explain tonight. Tonight basically is I said, look, I need to push. Hold on, let me do the shout outs. Isaac Gentry in the house. Isaac Gentry. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So now I'm gonna tell you what tonight is all about. I said I'm home on Friday. I got my daughter. She's watching cartoons right now. And I was like, look, man, I'm live on YouTube now. Let me use let me make the channel let me push the channel a little bit harder. Let me do the humble update on YouTube because I've been going live on Instagram the whole pandemic, but now it's time to take it to where it matters. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm on the YouTube and I just want to, talk to my supporters, talk to the people that follow me, subscribe, shout out to everybody that got the updates on the number tonight. Shout out to you guys, man. And tonight is just basically, I'm asking any question. I'm going to be giving y'all some updates and I'm going to be telling y'all some stories. This is just some random shit that you normally not going to get on the regular the podcast. I'm not going to tell this shit on the podcast. I'm not going to tell this shit on a live morning show. First update I'm going to give is next week, Tuesday, is the morning show. But Tuesday night, I will be hosting Zooming with the Homies. So you heard it here first. I'll be hosting Zoom with the Homies Tuesday night. That's update number one. If you just came in the show right now, you got the first update. Tuesday night, I will be hosting Zoom with the Homies. That's the first update off the top of the goddamn show. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about myself, man. I'm gonna give y'all that. I feel like y'all deserve to know a little bit about Nick Carthan. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you got your drinks. What we drinking on? I got a little bit of ginger ale, some Jack right here in my cup. Ginger ale and Jack. First thing I want to talk about, honestly, is respecting time. I appreciate everything that God is blessing me with, as far as, the opportunities I'm getting, as far as the show is going, as far as y'all showing love coming up at nighttime. Don't worry, it's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get funny. I'm just rolling everybody in. I appreciate all that, but so I'm gonna get right into the story. I had this dude, that's right, Isaac Gentry got his Moscow Mule on deck. That sounds like some hard liquor, brother. So I be getting hit up to do certain people's podcasts and shows or interviews and shit like that, which is cool because I know I ask people to do my podcast, my show, and interviews and all that type of stuff. So one trade, if people gonna do that for me, I would like to do that for others. Here's my issue. I'm at the age right now where I have to take my time seriously. I got a daughter, I got a wife. I got to make sure there's a roof over my head. I got to make sure that the family eats. I got to make sure everybody's good. Understand what I'm saying? So if you want me to do something, the most I'll ask is, hey, what time? You know what I'm saying? What time are you doing? What time is the podcast? What time is the interview? And The response that the person gave me was, anytime that you want. I'm like, nah, I need a time. Don't ask me anytime that I want. I need a time. You know what I'm saying? So we over here, he's like, we're playing a guessing game on the time. I'm like, immediately I'm turned off. Cause I'm like, man, give me your time, man. At least give me, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the type of person that's afraid to say no. I've never been afraid to say no my whole life. I'll say no in a minute. And I want y'all to take that from this show. Everybody in here, take your time and your energy seriously. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say no. Say no. Hey, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was younger, I would lie. I'd be like, I would make up some shit I gotta do. But now I just tell you no. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. So, all right, I go ahead and do the dude show. Then when I do the dude show, he's not ready. He lets me in on his Zoom and he's not ready. He's talking to this person. He's talking to that person. And I just walked up to the screen and I left. I was like, fuck that. And he got mad. He sent me a long ass email. Hey man, that's messed up, man. I'm like, nah, bruh. See, when I was in my 20s, I used to say yes to all types of shit. Cause my time wasn't value. You don't value your time when you're young. But when you older, you value your time. You're like, yo, man, like I got shit to do. Like I don't have the type of time like where like remember when you was young, you could just be like, you be out and then people like, what you doing later? You like, I don't know, whatever happens, right? Nah, I don't have that type of time anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that type of time. Like it's like after I finish, like for example, after I'm done with this show, I'm gonna go watch a movie with my daughter. See what I'm saying? Cause that's valuable time to her. She got me on a schedule. Then later on, my wife probably gonna call me to talk to her. There's a schedule. I can't just be doing shit and not having time. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta value my goddamn time. That's all I'm saying. Value it. And he didn't value my time. He sent me a long email, and I started to notice that now that these are the type of like, yo, look, I'm saying no from now on. Nah, I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like doing it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And if y'all not subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's watching from Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's watching from Twitch. Shout out to everybody that's watching from YouTube. Value my time, bruh. On God, value my time. Value my time. That's what I'm asking. How many of y'all, it's nothing worse going somewhere and people don't have shit set up. It's nothing worse than going somewhere and people don't have shit set up. Like, come on, dog. Like, what we doing? What are we? Hold on, I got shit running across the screen from the last show. All right, there we go. Save show. There we go. Value my time. That's all I ask. Time and energy. I got to have my time, man. I can't be like, look, I tell this to everybody all the time. When I started doing all of this, like I'm a stand-up comic. When I started doing all of this, right? I started doing interviews on my cell phone with the comedians that I knew. And I was doing the hypothetical question show. And I remember I was bringing, if anybody watched it, I was doing a hypothetical question show on my cell phone. And I would bring in different comedians. I remember one day I brought in one comedian, and what happened was I asked him a question that was fun, but it was kind of disrespectful to the situation. So I'm going to say, so the comedian has a wife. And during the hypothetical question show, I have a lot of I had just got through interviewing certain comedians that were single. So I would ask certain sexual questions like, hey, what would you do if you were this girl, you were that girl? And I asked this comedian this one question, and the way he was kind of hesitant to answer it. And then now he was hesitant to answer it. I really didn't have any other questions. I got him in there for the look, and he was like, thank you. He's like, hey man, thanks for the opportunity. And that was it. And then that day, the energy that was left, I was like, fuck, I fucked up with that. You know why I fucked up with that? Because I wasn't prepared for him. I wasn't prepared with the questions I needed to ask him. I should have looked into what he was doing. I should have asked him questions about his career. I should have been more prepared. Ever since that episode, I've been on fire. Every guest I have, I know what I'm going to ask that person. I go above and beyond to pay attention to the shit that they do because you guys deserve a show. You guys deserve a show. There's 11 people watching this show right now, 10 minutes in. 11 people. Before I only had on when I used to turn my YouTube channel on, it would be one person or no one. So this is progress. This is 11 people, and I didn't promote this. I just said, hey, I'm going live tonight. This ain't the regular podcast on Sunday or the morning show on Tuesday. This is time and energy that you guys trust in me to be like, all right, you know what? I'm going to turn on the laptop and watch this nigga. He going to be up there talking about something that we are interested in. Come on, y'all. Take a sip before I continue. Take a sip. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. It's called growth. That's right. Jay, leave it. It's humble growth. It's all humble growth, man. Second update. First, let me give the first update for the people that just came in. Tuesday, I will be hosting Zooming with the Homies. That is Tahir Moore's show. It is called Zooming with the Homies. I will be hosting Zoom with the Homies this Tuesday night. And not only that, Tuesday morning, I got the morning show that I'm going to be doing. So I have the morning show Tuesday. I'll be hosting Zoom with the Homies Tuesday night. Here's the second update. Bam. Thursday, I will be, for any of you guys who want to see my stand-up, I will be doing the House Arrest Comedy Show hosted by Shantae Waynes this Thursday, 7 o'clock p.m. Nick, how do we get a ticket? Hold up. Let me tell you. Go to www.cwaynes.com. Get a ticket. Or go to C Waynes on Instagram. Click the link in her bio. Get yourself a ticket. It's me, Shantae hosting, Ida Rodriguez, Daphne Springs, Vincent O'Shawn. Like, it's gonna be a dope show. Come check that shit out. That's the second update of the night. So for everybody coming in, Tuesday morning, the first update, I'll be doing the morning show. That's not an update. Y'all know that. Oh, damn, that is an update. Tuesday morning, when I'm hosting my radio show in the morning, Shantae Waynes will be a guest to promote the House Arrest Comedy Show, bam, that I'm on Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Also, Tuesday night, I will be hosting Zooming with the Homies again. Bam, next story. Hey, I want to say this, man. You know, I 17 people in. Come on, goddammit. Y'all fuck with me. Hit the like goddamn button. Hit the like button. I'm humble. I'm excited, man. Reggie Reg in the goddamn building. Here's what I want y'all to do. Any questions y'all have for me as well, I will be answering during the humble check-in. Like I said. So let me get to the next story. A lot of people have asked me, first of all, drinks up. A lot of people have asked me, they're like, Nick, how can we support you? How can we support you? How can we support you? You should create a Patreon. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have enough right now to do a Patreon. I want to be an honest person to you guys. I don't have enough right now to do a Patreon. But if you guys want to support me right now, hey, look, man, there's two ways you can support me. And I'm going to tell you that, well, calm down, tell you how you can support me. I'm on Twitch and I am on Anchor. Now, if you click the link in my bio, right? If you click the link in my bio, you can click on Anchor. Anchor is the podcast thing that puts the podcast on Apple and Spotify. If you go to Anchor, there's a thing in there that says, hey, would you like to support this individual? They have three packages. They have the 99 cents a month, $1 a month package. They have the $4 a month package, and they have the $9 a month package. You can support me there on Anchor, and while you support me on Anchor, you can still watch the show on YouTube. I mean, you're listening to the same shit, but that's another way. Or you could go to Twitch. If you have a Twitch, you could download Twitch as an app, It's a video game app where people do video games, but podcast shows on there. I don't want to play no video games on the app. So my podcast goes on the app. You go on the app and it asks you when you follow me. You can follow me and you can also subscribe. So follow and subscribe is totally different. You could follow me. And then you can also subscribe to me. And they have packages. They have $5 a month. They have $4 a month. They have whatever a month. And if you're like, Nick, fuck you. I'm not subscribing to neither one of them shits. You know what you could do? Hit the Cash App right at the bottom. $ Nick Carthan. All of that shit goes straight to the goddamn show. That was another update. God damn, let me take another sip of the drink. I got another story for you guys. Boom. So I told you guys about time and energy, right? Here's something. We getting that Patreon 2020. Yeah, we gonna get that Patreon, but I gotta make sure I have all my ducks in a row. So check this out, man. And this goes out to the fellas. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I want you to be. I want to be totally transparent and honest with you. Hold up, Keisha Kemp in the goddamn bill. What's up, Keisha? Fellas. Thank you. And look, see that, man? Jay leaving. I also have merch. Click the link in my bio. Get the merch. I got the Curious Red Flag hoodies and t-shirts, Demon Box t-shirts and hoodies. All of that is available. Boom. Thank you, man. So look, stop, fellas. If you're not planning to wife that girl, stop just doing any old thing with them. Here's where this story comes from, right? You watch a lot of celebrities get called out by random chicks online. They put all their information out there. Or forget the celebrities, just regular dudes. Regular dudes get called out. They get their personal information put out. And the reason why they get their personal, number for mama in the goddamn building. Hosting Tuesday night. Yes, I will be hosting Tuesday night Zoom with the homies. My boy was messing with this girl, right? Not for relationship purposes. He was just messing, and I want his acquaintance. He was messing with this chick, and he was pillow talking. This is what happens with chicks. Fellas get with girls, and they start to pillow talk. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's the problem with pillow talk. You can't pillow talk, and this goes for the ladies too. You cannot pillow talk with someone that you don't choose to spend the rest of your life with or time with. You just can't pillow talk with anyone. Because here's what happens. If you pillow talking, you are, first of all, we all know the truth. Behind closed doors, there's a lot of freaky shit going on. Whatever you do, to each his own. But please understand, if you're telling the girl, hey girl, I like it when I want you to piss on the back of my goddamn left ear. Piss on my left ear. Lift your leg sumo style. Piss straight across my goddamn left ear. Then you don't fuck with her no more. Let me tell you what happens with that piss. She gonna tell somebody. And 9 out of 10, she gonna tell the next nigga she mess with. I'm letting you know right. The next person she fuck with. This is how the conversation gonna go. They're gonna be talking. They're gonna be talking about saying, like, what's the weirdest thing you ever did? She gonna be like, oh my God, I don't want to say his name. He gonna be like, what? Man, this dude, he told me to piss on the back of his left ear. And then the dude gonna be like, oh, so I can't tell you. He gonna give us some more dick. And she gonna tell him. She is going to tell him. She gonna be like, Craig like to get pissed in the back of his ear. Your secret is out. You like to get pissed on your eardrum. Because you pillow, or B, don't tell all your friends' business to this random girl you're not gonna be with. You can't do that. What's up, Jordan Smith? You can't do that. If you ain't planning to be with this person, and let me tell you something, fellas, ladies are superior of getting information from men in the bedroom. Let me tell you something. When the Jana hit the system, ain't no telling how he pillow talking. When the Jana hit the system, ain't no telling how he pillow talking. Oh, he gonna pillow talk. He gonna pillow talk. What's up, Jordan Smith? Good brother, Jordan Smith. He gonna tell everything. He gonna be like, Keith sell drugs. Jason got a girl, but Jason be cheating on her. Oh, Jason be cheating on her. Oh, but I'm not like Jason. Let me tell you something to you, fellas. Let me tell you something right now. If you feel like to make that girl feel good about you, you gotta tell on your man pillow talking. It only will get worse for you. Because what's going to happen when you want to chill with Jason? What happened when Jason got the hottest party of the night? And he like, hey, Keith, you want to come out? And she like, you're not hanging out with Jason? Why can't I hang out with Jason? Jason be cheating. Bam. Show over. You talk too fucking much. You pillow talk. Let me tell you something. Women are the queens of getting information out of niggas. It's a fact. I'm not lying. Am I lying? All my dudes cheat on that girl. Not me, though. Fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, come on, man. I discuss other men, but never in the bedroom. Number 4, mama. Tell me what you mean by that, number 4, mama. Yeah, like, you cannot sit here and tell me. You cannot sit here and tell me, right now. You cannot sit here and tell me that it's cool. Men do this. There are men that do. There are men. Yo, hell, I'm going to give you a story. One of my friends, right? Story time. I got a boy, right? He liked this chick. She lived in Brownsville Projects. He liked, man. And listen. Ooh, ass on her. Shit. Ass. Big old purple grape breast. And when I say purple grape, because the purple grapes, when you bite into them, they're scrumptious. They make that sound. Big old goddamn breast. She had the best at the time. She had the little bun with the number 2 pencils stuck in the back. She had she used to like Annihilator. So she had the Annihilator. You know, she a project chick. So she used to eat the Annihilators to color her tongue so it matched the bottom of her Jordan. She was one of them chicks. You understand what I'm saying? Match and coordinate. Right? And I told my boy, I was like, hey man, she looked good, but that's too much ass for you. He's like, what you mean that's too much? Maybe I tell it to him wrong because, you know, men, we got ego. He's like, what you mean that's too much? I got a stroke. I wasn't talking about the stroke. I just knew that this woman would be the destruction of our group. I knew it. I saw with a new nigga every 2 weeks. And I knew he was going to fall in love because everybody had a turn with her. And I knew, I was like, damn, because she had the most talked about pussy, okay? At that in that year, she had the most talked about box throughout the neighborhood. Everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted it. Nobody wanted to be left out. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get it because at that time I wasn't driving and I wasn't about to take the train into her neighborhood to get it. You understand what I'm saying? We can talk about other men or women over a male while watching the show, but I never allow the names of others allowed in the sanity of my bedroom. Number for my mama, and that's how it should be done. But not everyone's like you. Not everyone is like you. There's some trespassers in the cave. You understand what I'm saying? There's some trespassers there's some thieves in the mountain. God damn it. So he got with her, right? I remember the day, yo, we was at the park, sprinklers was on, everybody, you know, Italian ices was out, everybody getting the gelato ices or whatever, and he walk over to her, he start talking to her, and I'm watching them. I'm playing basketball. I can't even pay attention to the game because I'm watching him talk to her. I'm watching him talk to her. And I'm like, it is over for our group. It's over. We're done for. This is it. I'm watching her smile, how she looking at his eyes, the way she bobbing when she laughing, she talking, and and I'm like, ooh, she gonna fuck him up. And he got it. He got with her. He got it. I remember the night he got her. I remember it was a late night. We was all outside talking, and he told me he'd be right back. Let me stop. Ladies, fellas, when a nigga say he'd be right back and he with a chick, he gonna fuck. That's where he was going. He said, I'll be right back. Wait down here. Went inside the building. He was upstairs, and he was upstairs for a while. Like, I mean, there were 9 shows that I missed. He was upstairs for a while. I got the cell phone call. Hey, y'all might as well just head out. Weeks later, we in the park playing ball. I never forget this, but my boy, he get into an argument with my boy gets into an argument with one of dude's chick's friends. And my boy, man, he good with the disses. He got all the snaps. He dissing her Jordans. He dissing her jeans. He over here talking about, I saw your baby sister with the same pants last week. He dissing her. And what did she say? Shut up. At least my mama could afford to buy jeans that me and my sister share. When the last time your mama worked? And we all looked at my boy. That's all information. That's classified information. That's classified information. Only the crew know that. We all look at each other like, how did she know that? How the fuck she know? But you know what? We try to give the benefit of doubt. I said, you know what? I don't want to think what I think. So I told my boy, I said, listen, maybe, just maybe, because it is the hood, just maybe the hood know. The next week, another one of my friends, he was planning to cheat. Mind you, let me stop. This is all in my 20s. This is like 25, 24, 25. My boy was planning to cheat this night. His girl happened to show up. She happened to show up to the spot he was going to. But thank God, it wasn't like a situation where he set up something to come. He was going there planning on trying to see this other chick. And his girl just happened to come. He's like, babe, I thought you said you was in for tonight. She's like, nah, I'm good. And she just showed up. She don't ever want to come out this late. She be sleeping. Mind you, let me stop. My boy, we haven't seen him. We only see him in the daytime now. He has disappeared at all night activities. I said, fuck it. I'm going to get to the root of the problem. I told my friend a made-up situation. I told him, I'm going to tell you what I did. Yo, listen, this is how mind you, this story led me into the career of acting. I went up, I said, I got to talk to you for a minute, man. I said, man, I got to tell you something. He's like, what? What you got to tell me, man? I said, but you can't tell nobody. He was like, what? Just tell me what it is, man. I said, man, I'm so embarrassed. He's like, what, embarrassed about what? I was like, man. I said, hey, man. I said, I don't want to tell you. He said, just tell me, man. You can trust me. You can trust me. Now, there was this big ass chick, right, that I knew on the block. Cute chick, right? That's how you kill two birds with one stone. Now, at that time, when you at that age, you're petty. So I would never try to talk to her in public. You know what I'm saying? Because people would judge at the time. But I wanted those buns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did. I used to look at her. I used to be like, damn. I want those buns. I want them, but I don't want to be spotted talking to those buns though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really spot because she was one of them thick. Like at the time, like yo, this is so crazy how evolution go. Thick chicks are so in right now, but like in my year, like in the '90s, the early '90s and shit like that, like thick girls in elementary and thick girls in high school, they weren't really that popular. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Steak and neck bones wasn't that popular when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't know that like there was a pot of gold under that fupa at that age. You know what I'm saying? We like, oh, I don't want, but for some reason though, I used to look like it was something about her, the way her swag, she could dress her ass off. She used to wear all polo all the time. And I was like, man, I used to just be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. On the low, I used to be like, man, I just I want them buns. So here's what I did. I went up to him. I said, hey, I got a crush on Teresa. I want her so bad, man. I told him everything. I said, I want to have sex with this girl so goddamn bad, right? Here's the thing. Here was my plan. If he is right into the chick he having sex with, she gonna tell her, and she gonna tell everybody in the neighborhood. It's gonna get back to me. And I can deny it. I'm like, I never said that shit, but I would know my boy told his girl that shit, right? And then here's the other part of the story. Teresa, right? She would come up to me and she would be like, is that true? And I'd like, let me talk to you over here for a minute. Let me talk. That's crazy. And I come over there like, it's true. It's true. But you gotta keep it between me and you. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying to you? You gotta keep it between us. Because if it ain't between us, then there's no God. There's no trusting God in us. We gotta trust God in this situation. Because if the business gets out to these streets, we won't last. Sure enough, my boy went upstairs to that Brownsville building. He went right upstairs in that Brownsville building. He told Shorty. And it got out. And it got out. And when it got out, I remember, I'll never forget the part. He was like, yo, all the girls like, Nick wanna smash Teresa. Nick wanna smash Teresa. And I was like, no, I don't. Fuck out of here. I'll kill y'all. Fuck out of here. I want no fucking Teresa. But in my mind, I was like, ha 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 ha. My plan, ha ha. And this dude is a rat. That particular night, all the dudes, I say, yo, you've lost your fucking mind. He said, what? I said, you telling Shorty all our fucking business. I said, yo, I told you that on purpose. I knew it was gonna get up. And I said, not only that, you told on the homie, and then you told about the other homie's mom losing his job. I said, yo, and guess what happened? He was so crazy. He like, yo, man, I don't even fuck with her no more. You don't even fuck with her no more, and you gave out all the confidential information. You was pillow talking like that? You was pillow talking like that, my man? Come on now. The fuck? We could never cut him off because we got love for him. But we just knew that every time he get with a chick, we just stopped telling him shit. Everybody went home that night. Not me. See, Teresa She don't go out. She don't go in early. She stay out late because she be braiding niggas' hair. And I was playing basketball. I was talking to people I didn't even want to talk to. Teresa finished her last person's hair she had to braid. And I was just sitting on the basketball in the middle of the basketball court. She walked over. And she was like, is that shit true? I said, Teresa, come on. What makes you think I want that? And she looked at me. She said, I see how you be looking. I know you be looking. I said, well, look, Teresa, the only way this could happen is if you shut the fuck up. She said, excuse me. I said, you got to shut up. She said, nah, well, if you can't just evaluate, listen. I said, you know how people talk in the street. Look what just happened. Look what just happened with my boy. These streets will ruin us. You got to shut the fuck up. The more you keep quiet, the more fun we have. Man, I went to Teresa's house. First of all, let me just tell you something. Teresa had all the smell goods. She had the candles, all the little candles, smell good candles. She had that old plastic ironing board. Remember the one where you open it, go, when it opened up, the old iron board, just out there on the thing, man. There's just tons of hair all over the place. Cause she got hair, all type of just hair, weave all over the place. Before I even knew what weave, before I knew about the bundles, she just had weave all over. You know what I'm saying? Just weave everywhere. She came to the bed. She had on a big ass tee. You know what I'm saying? She had on a t-shirt. On that t-shirt, it had Tweety Bird. You know what I'm saying? Tweety Bird had on a pair of Jordans on the t-shirt. And she just had thighs and panties. And she just had that cream corn marinating. And it was good. At that age, I remember it being good. Because I'm going to tell you how I knew it was being good. She said, hey, where do you and your friends normally hang out during the week? And I told her. I slipped up information. I pillow talked. I said, oh. She said, this pussy's dangerous. And I never spoke to her again. Now, I know a lot of y'all probably like, damn, Nick, hey, listen, hey, this is the Humble Check-In Show. This ain't the Curious Red Flag Podcast. This ain't the Curious Red Flag. This is a true story. These are stories that I leave out. Let me tell you something, man. I got tons of stories throughout my life that I have. You know what I'm saying? I got tons of shit. I got tons of stories. Next update. We having fun. We just getting started. 30 minutes in. Y'all having a good time? Let me know. Let me know if y'all having a good time. Let me know if y'all have any questions before we go on, man. Any questions? Are y'all having a good time? What are some things y'all guys would like to see? What are some things y'all guys like to add? While you guys are writing the questions and shit like that, because I want to talk to y'all, man. I want y'all questions. Ask me anything. Put it down there. We addressing shit today. All I want to say to y'all is this, man. I'm building this show from the mud. You know what I'm saying? I was offered the other day, hold on. I was offered the other day, somebody came to me and was like, hey, if you pay a certain amount of money, I can help you grow your YouTube. You could pay for some subscribers. And I was like, nah, I want to build it from the mud. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens if I do that, it's going to be a bunch of people that really ain't supporting and watching me, and then they're going to leave. Like, I'm going to give an example. I have 8,000 Instagram followers. I got 2,400 YouTube subscribers, but only 30 watch the live, maybe up to 30 watch the live show. And I probably average about, I want to say 400 to 500 views an episode. I remember when I had got Camaro on the show on the Curious Red Flags podcast, that episode did 10K, 10,000. Keisha E episode did 8,000. Tahir shit did 9,000. Whenever me and my wife do an episode, it'll be 1,000. But the issue is And then it went down a little bit because, you know, people came to see them. I'm trying to get the show to the point where people are coming to see Nick. You know, and right now I'm excited. I got 20 people in here last minute watching the goddamn show. But the only favor I can ask to you guys is basically, like I said, man, hit the like, hit the subscribe. There's a number at the bottom of the screen. Some of you guys are new. If you text the number at the bottom of the screen, that number is to get updates on every live episode that goes on YouTube. Here's the thing. That's right, man. So, and listen, when you say we growing, like y'all are helping this show. And I appreciate that. That number at the bottom of the screen, so let me just say this, right? That number is strictly for the podcast. So basically is I send a link out and y'all get the information. Y'all get I give y'all a link. Y'all click the link and y'all come right in here. Y'all can come into the show early before the show start, talk, chat inside the chat room. That's always cool. I'm not gonna have and that's my, like I control that, but I use that strictly for the show. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. This is the wife, real quick. Hey, babe.
I know you said you was gonna call me when you got done, but you're taking too long.
All right, well, babe, you're live on the mic and they can hear you. So let me call you right back. I'm on the YouTube and I'm in the middle of a story.
Hey, everybody.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Hey, everybody. So I'm about to go to sleep. Can I see? Can you show me a little something?
Babe, I can't because it's YouTube and they will demonetize my show if I show you a little something.
Can I see a titty or something?
You want to, babe, let me look. There you go.
A little nipple.
There you go. All right, love you, babe. Later on. I call you later on.
I'll talk to you when I wake up tomorrow.
All right, love you too. Look at that. Live on the YouTube channel. Y'all got some nasty. You heard me and my wife talk dirty. You heard us talk nasty because I fuck with y'all. She had to see a little nipple, had to show a little side nipple. You know what I'm saying? Show a little side nipple. You know what I'm saying? But she supports me. I get on her fucking nerves, but she supports the shit out of me. I love her. You know what I'm saying? When she gets back, I'm going to give her that crooked L. That's right. Give her all that goddamn crooked L. Because that's what love is about. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, y'all support me, man, and I fuck with y'all. I fuck with every last one of you. But here's what I want you guys to do, man. First, the number. I use the number strictly for the podcast because of the fact that, I'm going to explain to you why. You know, I'm a married man, and not only am I a married man, but I want to always keep it professional, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I haven't had any problems with the number, but it's going to get to a point where somebody's going to text that number and someone's going to get inappropriate, you know what I'm saying? And I got to be real. Listen, the number is strictly for the show, strictly for the link. I paid, the donations you guys gave me, I strictly paid for that just to get you guys to get updates to the show. Now, if you guys can, I would ask is share the link to somebody and say, hey, subscribe to dude, subscribe to him. He funny. He got a show. He a stand-up comedian. He got a show and he be dropping these red flags. You know what I'm saying? Today is not a red flag episode though. Today is just strictly, I'm on the show. We just having fun. We kicking it. We having drinks. It's late. I think it's 1:00 for some of y'all too. Or, it's I don't know what time it is. 10:00 for me. But fuck it. We all having fun. Signing up Monday. Yeah, empty with attitude. Text the number on the bottom of the screen and text your name. When you text your name, you automatically get updates right away. And I appreciate you. Send a link to somebody. Tell them to follow. Tell them to watch the show. You know what I'm saying? Everything y'all do helps the show out. When you hit the Cash App, it goes straight to the goddamn show. If you buy a t-shirt or merch, it goes straight to the goddamn show. I didn't have none of this shit when the podcast first started. 145 in Connecticut. But we up, though, Reggie. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't have none of this shit. None of this during the quarantine, man. It was just a cell phone to me like this. Hey, what's up, y'all? with one motherfucker. I didn't have none of this. All this shit straight up from y'all, man. All the donations and shit that been going on. I want to get to the next situation, man. I got another story that I want to tell you guys, man. I don't want to keep giving, because here's the thing. I was just so D-Lay had his show earlier today, and I was on there. And if y'all ever saw me, I did You Miss Me podcast one time. A lot of you guys may have came from Did You Miss Me podcast, and I told the story about the girl's house that I went over. She didn't tell me she had a man. I had to hide in the cabinet, and then I ain't gonna tell you the stories I just did on his channel, the Delay Show. I have a dope ass. We have a classic episode that's y'all about to see on his page coming soon. But I be having tons of stories, and I don't want y'all to think all my stories. I be looking back like, damn, I be telling a lot of sexual stories. But if you look on my YouTube page, there's a thing called. So I'm gonna tell you where the curious red flags came from. During the quarantine, I did a one-man show on Instagram. It was called The Curious Red Flags of Nick Carter, and I told all my high school stories. Man, the live one-man show was dope as hell. It was dope. It got a lot of support, man. And I had put that show together on Instagram on my own. But it was a story on there. It's a story on there that I do want to tell. Now, I don't know how many of you guys remember. How many of you guys remember your first? How many of you guys remember your first? How many of you guys remember your first? Just sent a text from East Texas. Let me see. Did you text that number at the bottom of the screen, MPEP? The number is 202-649-6719. I didn't get your text, man. I didn't get your text, so make sure the number's at the bottom of the screen. So, how many of you guys remember your first? Here's why I'm saying this shit, right? So, my parents were, first of all, my mom is Trinidadian. My mom is, hello, Anthony, how you doing? Anthony, you better have respect for me, you understand me? Anthony, go across the street, go get me a sardine and a bread, please. Go get me a sardine and a bread. Oh, God, oh, Jesus Christ. Almighty Sparrow. Oh, hold on to the big truck. Like, that's my, Miss Mia, what's going on, Miss Mia in the building? So that's my mother, and my dad is from Brooklyn, New York, right? So my parents were real strict. And I wasn't, like in high school, I wasn't getting no buns. Like, I didn't know, because I had to be home at a certain time. So there wasn't no bun. It was no buns activity. I didn't lose my virginity till I turned 19 going on 20. And let me explain something to you. When I turned 20, I got my first piece of buns. At the age I got it, I went crazy. I had to have it all. It was like Pokemon. Buns of mine, gotta catch them all. I lost, like, I needed it all the time. But I was glad I got it after high school, man, because I'm gonna tell you a story that if this would have happened, y'all would never have this show today. I would have been with an Ewok. So look, I was on 5th period lunch. I cut 4th period lunch, and I went to 5th period lunch, right? And there was this chick there, man, and this chick, little round chick, she had a big mole on her eye right here, right? Big mole on her eye. Her hair was just, God, Lord Jesus Christ. She had the type of hair that made you do the Ray Charles, like, hey, what is that? Come on now, I can't work under these conditions. Do you miss me? It was just one of those. It was just one of those chicks, man. But she had some big breasts. She had some big breasts, and she had a butt. She had a little butt on her. Let me tell you something, ladies. Back in high school, nobody cared about your face. If you had the breast and ass, nobody gave a shit. You know what I'm saying? It's called practice. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. Look, one thing you gonna get from Nick, I'm gonna be real. I'm telling you how boys think at an early age. in your early sex life, you just get a lot of practice in. There's a lot of girls that I mess with that when I look back look like razor wolves. And I didn't know any better. We was horny. When your nuts is full of love when you young, you ain't looking at looks. So I'm in fifth period lunch, right? And me and Shorty talking. And all I remember was everybody was talking about sex. And I'm at the table making shit up. Cause I ain't never fucked before. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't know. Like when I do it, I gotta pop, 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 pop. Like, you know, and I'm telling these stories at the table, and Shorty looking at me, and she got a big smile on her face. She trying to one of her, you know, I told you she had that big mole in her eye. So her eye is trying to look underneath the mole. She's like, ah, she trying to look, you know, trying to look up. So she pulled me over to the side. She was like, you ain't never had sex before, huh? I was like, no. How do you know? She's like, you talking too much shit. I can tell you ain't never fucked before. I was like, you're right. I ain't never fucked before. She was like, let me help you out with that. I was like, oh. Now, immediately, I'm like, I need to do this. I gotta get in the game. Cause I've been talking all this shit, but I ain't been fucking. I just been making people's names up that I ain't been fucking. So I'm like, damn. I told her, I said, well, I can't. I gotta be home. As soon as the bell ring, my dad, it takes it takes an hour, it takes 45 minutes for me to get home. I gotta get home. I gotta get home, girl. She's like, look, I got you. We're gonna skip the next lunch period and we're gonna go to Barnes and Nobles. I'm like, Barnes and Nobles? She's like, this look, you wanna fuck or not? She's like, you want this pussy or not? I said, what's pussy? I didn't know what pussy was at the time. I kept hearing it. I thought it was this vagina, but I didn't know the name had got nicknamed. She's like, you want this pussy? I was like, I guess. She was like, do you know what pussy is? I was like, I don't. She's like, vagina. It's like, yes, I want it. She's like, look, we're going to walk out the side door of the building. So I meet at the side door, and we open the door, and the school safety goes, hey! And I froze up. I'm scared. I've cut, but I've never walked out the building. And she pushed me out the door. And when I saw the light, I was like, oh! I was like, I'm outside! I didn't know what to do. It was almost like I had left a bubble. I was like, I'm out, I'm cutting class. I'm outside the fuck. How am I gonna get back in? She's like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna get us back in the building. We just gotta knock the back door. When you knock the back door, my boy Dayron, he gonna be back there. He's always back there. He gonna let us in. Cool. We walk into the Barnes and Noble. And it's probably about 11, 12 o'clock. And we walking down the street. And, people are looking at us. And, I'm going to tell you why they're looking at us. We in Manhattan. People are looking at us because they know we belong in school. Right? So I do understand that's the type of look people are giving. But nah, that's not the type of look. People are looking at me like you should be ashamed of yourself. Like, I know your parents raised you way better than to be walking around with that razor hog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Like, it's something about the community that lets you know you out here fucking up. And I started looking at her and I'm like, am I about to fuck her? Shit. I'm like, but I got to do it because I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's all me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't do this, my whole style is chump. You know what I'm saying? My whole style gonna be chump if I don't get this. So we walk to the Barnes and Nobles, and she like, follow me. So we go up this escalator, right? And we go up the escalator, and she in front of me. And I'm behind her ass. And her jacket, her book bag is kind of pulling up her jacket between the butt crack and the lower back. Her lower back looked like a tire had just drove over it backwards and forward. I was oh, what am I doing? This is not what I envisioned to be my first. But I was like, gotta do it. Because if I don't do it, my whole stuff, if I don't do it, everybody in the school gonna think they could beat me. And they can't beat me. Man, their whole style is chump. I got to do it. I got to take this Razorback hog down. We get inside the bathroom. And I'm like, we going in the women's bathroom? She said, listen, there's a handicap booth in the back. And we get to the handicap booth. And the handicap booth, it was like a bathroom inside of another bathroom. It was like a whole backyard in the bathroom. It was a huge bathroom. And I'm like, at this point, I don't want to fuck no more. Because now I'm like, because now the more and more we talk, the more and more I start to notice shit. Like the mole on her eyeball, it looked like people, it looked like there was people living in the mole on her eye. I could have sworn I saw people. I think I saw a family of 4 building a house in the back of the mole. You know what I'm saying? And then like her ear looked like it stank. I just started noticing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what am I doing? Come on, my parents raised me better than this. So I started making excuses. I'm like, yo, well, how we gonna fuck? There's nothing on the floor. She said, shut up. I got you. And she pulled out her book bag. She had like 10 rolls of newspaper. And she opened the newspaper and she put it on the floor. She matted it down. She patted the whole bathroom floor with newspaper. Then she pulled a blanket out and she put the blanket on top the newspaper. And she pulled out another blanket and put it on top the newspaper. I was like, wait, I was like, damn, all that was in your little book bag. And she's matting down the thing. Then she says, give me your bubble. You know, I give her my bubble coat. She takes her bubble coat and she puts her bubble coats down. And she's like, these are going to be the pillows. So when she made a full-size bed, she made a full-size bed in a Barnes & Noble's handicap stall. I said, this bitch is giving up pussy like hotcakes and croutons. She's done this before. At that point, I'm like, wait a minute. That's right, Emma McCoy. This woman has been here. And let me tell you right now, the bed she made looked comfortable. You didn't even know the floor was there anymore. Now she's like, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me. And she's like, well, come on. I'm like, come on, what? She's like, take it off. And I was like, take off what? She's like, take off your clothes. And I'm like, this is how sex work. I thought, in the movies I used to watch, it was always a chick that's rip your clothes off. I thought she was going to rip my shit off. But she's like, nah, take off your clothes. I promise you, I took off my clothes. You remember when your parents used to discipline you? They were like, go in the room and take off your goddamn clothes. I was taking off each article 5 minutes at a time. She took off her shirt. And I promise you, this is the sound she made when she took off her shirt. Wobble, 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 wobble. And them titties just fell down on her kneecap. I was like, God damn. 60-year-old titty with a 45-year-old kickback. 16-year-old titty with a 45-year-old kickback. I was like, God damn, why her titties flying out like that? Her titties like my auntie titties at 74. Why her titties flying out like that? God damn, titties. And then on her titty had a birthmark of food. Like it was like a corn on the cob on her right titty. I was like, oh, God. What? She took off and she pulled off oh, God, her stomach. Her stomach looked like a bowl of hummus. I was like, shit. am I going to do? I'm here now. If I back out, everybody going to think my whole style is chump. But I'm praying. I'm like, what am I going to do? She pull up her pants. And when she pull up her pants, right, like it just, when she pull up her belt, I swear to you, I smelled Jones Beach. If you ever go to, you ever walk towards the beach got a certain smell. It's like a salty, like just, whoa. I was, whoa. And I was like, man, is that what the vagina, is that what the pussy smell like? I can't say that. I don't know. I never smelled pussy before. So I'm like, well, maybe this is it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, man, if this is what pussy smell like, I'm gonna start going to church more. So she pulled up her pants. And man, her vagina just looked like a bowl of broccoli. Just fucking hair all over. There's hair everywhere. Just the fuck. You ever saw the movie Critters? It was hair. Her vagina looked like Kevin Durant's hair. That's what it looked like. It just looked like Kevin Durant's hair. I'm just like, God damn. And she laid down and she looked like, so look, I'm going to tell you what she looked like laid on her back. If you ever go to get a chance to go to Red Lobster, right? They got the lobsters in the swimming thing and, inside the water. Ask them to take the lobster and flip it on his back. Because that's how she looked. She was on the floor like, ah. She's like, why you still got your clothes on? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, man. Just taking off my shit. Just taking off my shit slowly, man. I'm just, man, I'm like, fuck. I was like, I want to tell her something. I'm like, oh, I want to. And then here's the thing. I ain't had no condoms. And my dick was hard. I don't know why it was still hard. I was disgusted. Because ladies, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas are still fucked. But that wasn't going to be my first. And I remember every time I took off my clothes, I'm not saying this because he just passed away. But the whole time, my CD player was around my neck. And I'm going to tell you what song was playing when I was taking off my clothes. All I heard was, hey, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I got to get up. Yo, the whole time, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. The whole time that song is playing, I'm like, oh, my God. What am I doing? I'm praying. I said, Lord, in the back of my mind, I said, Lord, I know I don't talk to you a lot. But I said, listen, if you could just please look out for me. Am I supposed to take this razor back down? I'm just, man. I'm like, oh God. And I hear her in the background, take it off, nigga. I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. I'm slipping, I'm falling. Lord, give me a sign. And the door opened. All we heard is, and I saw somebody knock the door. Somebody in here. And she's like, shut up. That's a security guard. Just shut the fuck up. I'm like, you gonna catch us? She's like, just shut up. You gonna give me that dick? I'm like, what's a dick? God, I told you, I remember I was young. I was spoiled. I don't know what the fuck she does. Like, what's a dick? She's like, your penis. I'm like, oh. Who's in here? She's like, shut up. I go, the security guard, hey. Oh, he starts opening the door. I bust out, man. And I don't even know how I grabbed my jacket from underneath her. And I ran. Full speed. I ran out that motherfucker. I ran out the stairs. And I ran down the stairs, man. I ran down the stairs. I ran into school. I knocked on the back of the school day. Mom, I'm like, hey, where? I was like, I don't know where she at. Ran upstairs. Man, I went to class every day after I went to class because I knew she was going to talk shit about me. So I couldn't cut no more. I was just every day. I remember one day she saw me. She was like, you scared of this pussy. I was like, you know what? You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Imagine if I would have fucked her. Imagine if I had sex with this woman. Man, what? I wouldn't be here. I'd be pissed off. I went on her Facebook 3 years ago, about 5 years ago. She got a mouth full of gold caps. A mouth on both rows. No grills, no fronts, just permanent gold caps with Guyana carved in them. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the share. Hit the subscribe. If you're brand new to the show, hit that goddamn like button right now, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit it. Don't be afraid. Hit that like button. Hit it. Hit the like button. 22 of y'all, it should be 22 likes. Hit the like button, y'all. We're just getting started. First of all, before I continue, tell me if y'all having a good goddamn time. Hold up. That explains the posters. He went from DMX to 100. Hey, man, look. Let me just break this down because I'm trying to give y'all a little bit about me. Thank you, Emma McCoy. Thank you so much. I remember a lot of shit. My fingers would have smelled for weeks showing all these. Listen, check this out. Let me tell you about my albums. DMX was my Biggie Smalls. Like, I started listening to hip hop real late in life. You know what I'm saying? So with Biggie, like, I listened to Biggie like after he had passed away, but I never really was on him. So like DMX was like my Biggie Smalls for me. DMX, Ghostface Killer was one of my favorite artists. I tell people all the time, Cameron is one of my top 5 artists. And everybody know number 1 is Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim is my first rap. This is the first rap CD I ever bought, man, was the Lil' Kim album. Man, that Lil' Kim album, man. Yeah, and the NWA album. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all the songs in the NWA record. The reason why that record is up there, when I saw Straight Outta Compton, man, that movie inspired me to get shit rolling. Like, it was so much entrepreneurism from the members of that group, man. I had to put that album up there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, y'all, jump in the comment section and bring the questions. I want to answer some questions, man. I want to answer some questions. We having fun. Like I said, we just having fun. I'm gonna do this for like 20 more minutes, and I'm gonna get up out of here, man. But I just wanted to hey, so I had put a poll up on let me see if it's still up there. I put a poll up on Instagram. I don't know if it's still there. Hold on. Put this poll up. No, it's not there no more. So basically, this Sunday I did a podcast, and a lot of people was like, I asked in the updates. Once again, when I say the updates, 202-649-6719. Text that number and send me your name. It's not no funny business, it's for the show. You will never miss a live ever if you go ahead and click the link on I'll give you updates about every live that I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me. If y'all not following me on Instagram, follow me at Nick_Carthan on Instagram. But yeah, text that number, and it's all about the show. It's all about my updates and shit. What was I gonna say? So this Sunday is Mother's Day, and I asked everyone, do they want me to do a pre-recorded episode, or do you want me to do a live episode? And 83% said on Instagram that they want me to do the live episode. So here's the thing. I'm gonna do a live episode on Sunday. If you guys could come in and watch it live, that's cool. And if you guys could rewatch it when the live is done, it saves up there. I like people to watch it live. I like to see the comments. I like to talk to you guys. But if y'all miss it, listen, it's Mother's Day. Y'all can watch it after the show. I have a special Mother's Day episode. Just because it's Mother's Day, I'm not gonna be up there, but I'm gonna talk to you guys on the podcast. I'm gonna be dropping some gems and be talking about some serious stuff. And then next week, Tuesday, on the morning show, like I said, I got Shantae Waynes on the morning show because she will be promoting the comedy show that's on Thursday that I will be on, the House Arrest comedy show that'll be on Thursday. You can get your tickets by going to C Waynes, at C Waynes on Instagram. Click the link on her bio and go get yourself a ticket. Or you can go to www.cwaynes.com and get yourself a ticket. Tuesday night, I will be hosting Zoom with the homies for To Hear More. I will be the host on Tuesday night. But yeah, so let me read this. Before I got the Lil' Kim album, I never knew a girl could talk like that. At that time, I had the edited version, but my son remembers me playing it. Oops. Hey, let me tell you, Emma McCoy, the number is on the bottom of the screen. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it says Cash App, $ Nick Carthan, / it is a number. The number is 202-649-6719. Man, what? Yo, let me tell you something. Look, bow. Here y'all with the stories. Look, so I told y'all that, look, man, Lil' Kim was my artist, right? So I remember everybody at the table was rapping. You know when you at the school table, everybody start reciting rap lyrics. They start rapping. They start rapping their favorite verses, right? And I remember my boy had did a verse from Raekwon. Emma, text the number and add your name to it. And my boy was rapping Raekwon. Everybody rapping, and I couldn't wait. I'm about to hit. I had to do it. I'm about to hit them with a hard verse. And I know what it got to me. I used to be You want to rumble with the B? Put a hex on the whole family. Dress it all black like you know, man. No, but that wasn't the first that I did. Let me tell you the first that I did. The verse that I did, right? And I was innocent at the time. So when I did the verse, I said everything. And I said all the plausible shit. I remember everybody looking at me like, what the fuck? Why does he know this verse? I'm going to do the verse right now, but I'm going to do a lot of bleeps because I'm a man. And I mean, I ain't going to be saying the shit that she said. So here you go. And what? And another one. Yeah, what? And another one. I used to be scared of the Now I throw lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. Head to Hunter, Janet Jack me, taking it. Yeah, that's what I got. Man's in Switzerland, but Emma's in the spring. Baby, it's a big mama thing. Can't you tell by the diamonds in my rings? That's how many times I want to come. 21 and another one and another one and another one. 24 carats, nigga. That's when I'm fucking with the average nigga. Hey, I was a little. Listen, man, that first album was everything to me, man. I know Lil' Kim album. I know Ghostface, Cameron. Yo, one of my favorite Ghostface verses is fuck that. Look at all these crab niggas laid back, lamping like the Pumas. Wait. Fuck that. Look at all these crab niggas laid back, lamping like the Pumas on my gray and black on my man's rack. Yo, who thinks of that? Fuck that. Look at all these crab niggas laid back, lamping like the gray and black Pumas on my man's rack. Like, yo, you know, when you get older, you start thinking about that verse. Like, yo, I remember seeing some Pumas on my man's rack, and I was like, yo, it's just chilling. Like, Ghostface was come on, man. I was singing along with the first Kim was, the first Lil' Kim album. Look, man. Lil' Kim, you can't tell me shit about Kim. Lil' Kim was so dope, man. Like, I mean, no time for fake niggas. I just switches. Like I used to, all her songs was just so fire to me, man. And I was a huge Lil' Kim fan. Lil' Kim, Cameron, Ghostface, but DMX was like, the first time I heard DMX, I remember Video Music Box used to come on late at night. I was supposed to be sleeping. And Video Music Box used to come on late at night. And 4321 came up with LL Cool J. And I remember after Cannabis rapped, this dude came on there was like, stay out the dark. Because if I catch you when the sun is down, gun it, run it, clown. I'ma gun it down. And I just remember him saying, ski mask for it, baby. And I was like, yo, who is this dude, man? And like, I remember when Darkest Hell Hot came out, uh, y'all remember this track, How's It Going Down? And everybody remember that famous ass interlude before the song when he called the girl. He's like, I can't fucking around with this girl. Who's dick you sucking? She's like, what? Who's dick you sucking? She's like, I ain't doing that. He said, nigga, yo, whatever. You out there sucking dick. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just home chilling. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Who dick you sucking? And then the song came on, How's It Going Down? Like, that was my song. I remember this hood rat chick from 125th in Jamaica. I remember I came through getting my bark on. Like, that was my song. Like, yo, X album was classic. And then, like, 6 months later, X had dropped his second album. Like, yo, the 90s era of hip-hop, it wasn't just the albums. It was the music videos. Like, so for me, we're going to see where the age is at on here. For me, the hip-hop era used to be MTV Jams, MTV Hits, BET Hits, BET Slow Jams, and then there was Video Music Box, and then there was MTV Top 20, and then there was 106 & Park. You knew your video was huge if your video made on MTV Jams and MTV Hits. So Wu-Tang had dropped Triumph. And that's when Inspector Deck was on the bill that he was like, I bomb order. Like, yo, when it was 11 niggas on that song. And that track was on MTV, 106 & Park. Like, the first 2 months, they would play all 11 artists. But then when as the months went by, they would play like Inspector Deck's verse and cut straight to like Ghostface and Raekwon at the end. They were like, all right, that's enough. But I remember the Bone Thugs. I never missed nobody. I never missed nobody. I live in a hateful world. I live in a hateful world. I miss my uncle. That's the only part of the song I remember. But that shit was such a hit. Cause I used to be scared of that music video. Cause remember the dude had the leather jacket on and he was touching people. And he would take their soul and they'd be like, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray, and I pray. I am my soul. And I remember that one verse. I miss my Uncle Charles. Yo, everybody remember that. Put it in the comment section. I miss my Uncle Charles. Like, yo, that era of music was everything, man. Like, yo, just the music video, MTV Raps. Like, I just remember, my cups run out. I got listen. Watch this. My cup. Check this out. That DMX album that you talking about, right? I'm gonna watch this. That was called The Survival. So y'all remember when DMX came out, Def Jam did this thing called Survivor of the Illest. So when you got the DMX album, it came with a bonus CD promoting all the other artists. So it was a Survival of the Illest tour. So who was on Survival of the Illest at the time? It was DMX, Mike Geronimo, Onyx, and EPMD was the package that they was doing for Def Jam. And that's how they promoted them. So DMX led the pack. And then they had DMX album. Then the Onyx album came out. Shut Up Down came out. And then after Shut Up Down came out, the EPMD album came out. Mike Geronimo never dropped. And then, yeah, that's how it went. Yo, Survival of the Illest. So, and it had the bonus CD. It was a green CD. I had that album. Man, that was such a big era in hip hop. I remember when Nori's album came out. I remember when Cameron's first album came out. I remember when Mace music videos was everything. I was a big Mace fan at the time. I was a big Mace impacted. And I'm mad that I don't put him up here in the top 5, none of that stuff. But the fact of the matter, I can't get a hold of no Mace. Like, I'm gonna tell you what records I need. And I'm talking about vinyl records. I have the Cameron, my favorite Cameron record here. I got the DMX Flesh of My Flesh, but I can't get Lil' Kim. I need a Lil' Kim hardcore record, and I need Ghostface Supreme Clientele record, and I need Harlem World, the record. Yo, it's so much stuff that I need, man. That I need as far as records go, because I'm about to change this wall up again, and it's so much. It's so much shit that I miss. Was banging Mike Geronimo today on the Master Ice. Yeah, man. It's so much like that era. Like, honestly, when I'm driving, I don't even listen to new shit. I put on these records from the 90s era, like Muddy Waters by Redman. Yo, the Muddy Waters of the Muddy Waters Order album by Redman. Like, Redman was so nice. I just couldn't get into all his projects, but like Redman, Muddy Waters is a classic. That and the What album. Busta Rhymes, yo, when Busta Rhymes Disaster Strikes album came out, the one with when Busta Rhymes came out with boom 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 Busta Buzz, when that album came out, when Disaster Strikes, put your hands where I can see. You cannot tell me Busta didn't run the fucking show. Y'all can't tell me you're late to the live, but it's still Mike Breezy. You in time, man. You good, Mike Breezy. Oh my God. Like, Busta Rhymes when Disaster Strikes album came out. Come on, man. That album was a classic. That album was a hold up. Let me shout out the donations real quick, because I don't want to Isaac Gentry. Shout out to Isaac Gentry. Shout out to Thomas. And shout out to Paula for your donations. I appreciate you so much. Any donation that you give, like I said, goes straight to the show, man. Thank you guys so much. Yo, hold up. Empathy with attitude. But all right, look, I'm gonna do this for y'all real quick. Let me see if I got some voice to do it. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you my favorite ODB verse right now. I'm gonna try to do the voice. Hold on. You gotta give me a minute. ODB. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right. This is my favorite ODB verse right here. Here we go. So this is after Method Man does the hook, right? And this is how I fell in love with Wu-Tang. And this is how I got to Ghostface. The reason why Ghostface is my favorite rapper is because of ODB. So look. So after Method Man goes, my peoples, are you with me? Where you at? In the front, in the back, killer bees on the attack. My peoples, are you with me? Where you at? Smoking meth, hitting cats. And then ODB comes in, here I go. Deep top flow, Jackal Stove. Cole could never get this low. I ain't gonna fuck it up. I don't got the voice right now. But my favorite part was when he said, keep the pockets stacked, and then hands clapping, and keep the pockets stacked, and then hands clapping at the party when I move my body. Gotta get up and need somebody. Grab the microphone, put the strength to the bone. Listen, yo, and then at the end, ODB goes, you must bring the old dirty bastard type slang. Represent the Jizza, the Abbott, the RZA, Shaquan, expect the day. Dirty old, getting low with the flow. Introducing the Ghost Face Killer! Right? And Ghost came in and says, speaking of the devil's sight, no, it's the guy, get the shit right. After that, I started listening to the Ghost Face. After that, I started listening to Tony Stark, man, and that's how I got into Ghostface. Because ODB was like, little Ghostface Killer! Oh, shit, man. Listen, that was a big era in hip-hop, That was a big era in hip-hop for me. So, hey, look, man. Like I said, first of all, I appreciate everyone that came in tonight. First thing I want to say is this. This wasn't a regular podcast episode. This wasn't a regular morning talk show on Tuesday. This is just a regular update. And I will be doing more updates like this on my YouTube. Like I said, I'm trying to transfer everything from Instagram to YouTube. I'll still be posting pictures and memes. I'm posting little tweet memes and stuff out there on Instagram, videos and all that. But the YouTube is where it's at. This is where my show is created. And so this is where I'm always going to be at. So you guys never miss a live. What you guys could do is basically at the bottom of the screen, 202-649-6719. Text that number right now, and I will text you back with a link and an update. You always get an update. You get a link. You hear about the merch. I got a lot of new. So I hit the like button, but it unliked it. And what? You said it. You said you hit the like button, it unliked it. Kind of shit is that? What's YouTube doing? Let me see. Nah, I don't show a dislike. How you guys can help me out is like I said, hit the Miss Sugar in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. You know, when you come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button, and that hit the like button. Like I said, man. Let me shout out to more people. Shout out to Kathy and Jessica hitting the Cash App just now, man. Thank y'all for the Cash App donations. All of it goes out to the show. I got, like I said, I got merch. I got drip for sale. You know what I'm saying? You go to the click the link in my Instagram bio. Go look at the merch. I got the Demon Box t-shirts, Demon Box shirts, man, Demon Box hoodies, Curious Red Flag stuff. I got some new merch that will be on the very real soon. I'm gonna be. Oh, so look. I'm gonna be doing something special for my birthday. My birthday is May 22nd. Listen, I don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all my age. I'm gonna be turning 40 years old. I'm turning 40 years old, man. So I'm gonna be doing something special on my YouTube, you know what I'm saying, on my YouTube channel. I found you on Delay. Thank you, man. Yeah, you must have saw me on Did You Miss Me podcast. My customer, thank you for being our host for the evening. The impromptu show was a treat. Anytime, look, I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stories that don't connect to a lot of other shit. So you see the Jake Paul hat snatch today, chest with dad. Nah, I did. You know what? I saw it. And it's good promo for the next fight, man. We all know Mayweather about to beat dude's ass, man. Mayweather has become a genius so basically this is it. People don't like Mayweather, and people want to see Mayweather lose. And because Mayweather knows that, he knows people will pay to see whoever you throw Mayweather's way. And he's a genius at the marketing. So, look, I don't know if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button. I got 5 minutes. So look, anybody that has a question, ask away right now. The liquor's in me. Ask the question. Ask the question. Chess with Dad. Here's what I want you to do, Chess with Dad. I believe you're new to the show. And I want you to check out the podcast on Sunday and then check out the morning show that I do every Tuesday morning. So how can you do it? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to subscribe. I want you to subscribe to my channel. And then at the bottom of the screen, text 202-649-6719. Text that number, and you'll get an update every time. Also, what's my favorite liquor? Jack Daniels and Hennessy. Also, that's right. Empathy with Attitude said, hit the notification. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will always get a notification. But if you can't get a notification and you can't get to your email, you get a text if you text the number. So you're gonna get hit up twice with the link. What's your favorite liquor? Oh, I already answered that. Jack or Hennessy. Also, if you guys have know of any sponsors, anybody that wants to promote their brand, there we go. May 21st, May 22nd. We on. You know what I'm saying? Gemini season. If you guys know any brand, any clothing, anything that you guys want promoted or whatever, Give me the information. I will put it up on the show. I'll promote it. What is your hold on, let me answer this question first. What state are you in? I'm in California. What's your most embarrassing story? Miss Sugar. All right. See, you gonna get me in story mode. My most embarrassing story. I have 3. I'm gonna give y'all the PP story. I'm gonna give you the piss story. Look, I'm a real dude. I'm gonna give you the piss story. I believe everybody in their life has done a situation where they couldn't hold it, right? So, what should I give you all right, I know what story I'm gonna give you. The piss stories in high school, but I want to save that for the podcast or the podcast. So I'm lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant. And I'm lactose intolerant, and certain things don't agree with my stomach. So this story is, I was about 26 years old. 26-year-old. I had just left this girl I liked. I was trying to talk to this chick. And I was just, like I said, I was a dog. I was trying to get, I was trying to get the thing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing whatever. So probably the story with the old head you was knocking and ran to when you was on the date. No, I ain't gonna get that story, Mike. Not yet. So she had me eat some vegan food or some shit like that, man. Like she was cooking vegan food, and I was eating that shit, and that shit wasn't good. But I was like, man, I'm trying to get this. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I wasn't shit in my 20s. So I ate that food, and then after I ate her food, which like I was still hungry, I remember I went and got me a milkshake that I shouldn't have drank. I had got me a number 2 back when a number 2 cost $2.99 from McDonald's. Remember when you had 2 cheeseburgers, French fries, and a Coke? I got me instead of the fry, the Coke, I got me a milkshake. And I remember I was on an A train coming from Harlem, coming back to Queens. I had to get off on 88th Street because I lived by the pink houses in Brooklyn. And man, I'm on this train, man. And by the time the train had passed East New York, my stomach was like, I was like, what the fuck? Train was delayed at East New York. And then my stomach started to do started to play a Busta Rhymes beat, go toom, 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 flip mode. That's how my stomach was like. It was like boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 flip mode, boom, 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 boom. And yo, you know when you got a shit and your knees turn bow-legged, right? And my ass was just sweating. So now the train doors closed. And I'm like, yo, look, man, I gotta get off on 88th Street after Grant Avenue. And I gotta walk this long walk and pass the highway to get to the pink houses, So, all right, we get off of Grant Avenue. Now, look, we human. You pass gas. You know what I'm saying? If you got a shit, the worst thing you could ever do is pass a lot of gas, because you learn when you get older, gas are actually barriers holding the shit in. When you pass all the gas in the world, you about to shit yourself. So I'm on a train. I'm over here crossing my leg. I'm letting them go. I'm letting off the sweet, silent, but deadly killer. People on the train like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? The only thing that people didn't know was me was because this homeless dude walked through, and something about homeless funk. Homeless funk will soak up whatever is funky in the train. The homeless funk sucked up all my fart smoke. So I get off the train, right? I'm walking, and I'm walking like a mummy. Cause now I'm like, I gotta make it. I gotta make it. Come on. Come on. Hold up. I'm walking. My legs start getting tighter. And this the butthole, right? This the butthole, right? I swear to you, I felt like that was in my butthole. Like it was just like, hello, like you know how Porky Pig go a beat, right? So right, I could feel it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. So I see this park, and there's a pond by the park, right? So I go to the park, and I just pull my pants down, right, and I just crush over, and I just go, and everything just go. All I heard, ducks start flying. Like these ducks just go, Yo, it felt so good. And then I heard a, yeah, home run. And I turned around and it was a kid's baseball game going on. But everybody was when the kid hit the home run, the ball fell right where I was shitting. And the parents was like, oh my, I heard a lady go, oh my God, this is a children's park. Like, bitch. And I let go one more drop. And I pulled my pants off and I had to run. You know what I'm saying? I had to run. I just ran. I ran home, man. I just ran to the crib. And when I ran to the crib, my roommate at the time, man, I don't like roommates. And I'm going to talk about that. I think that's what I'm going to talk about on my podcast this Sunday for Mother's Day. I'm going to tell y'all a roommate story. My roommate, he just want to talk. Like, hey, man, where you been? I'm like, God, nigga, move. Man, I just get in the tub, man, and I just turn that water on, and I just submerged myself in the water, man. And it was just, I never walked that way ever again because I felt like they were the parent, like, that's that boy that shitted in the goddamn pond. You know, and that's one of my most embarrassing stories. And it was embarrassing because I fucked up a kid's game. You know what I'm saying? Look, I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? All this is human nature. You know what I mean? And I just remember, like, I remember when I was walking to the house, my roommate just kept talking. And, you know, I ain't wipe my ass. I'm like, nigga, move, bro. I got to, like, you know what I'm saying? And he just talking. I'm like, bro, move, man. I just took a shower. I laid down in the bed and my stomach was fucked up like that whole day from that vegan shit, man. And I was just in the toilet all day, all goddamn day on the goddamn, my ass just throwing up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't learn my lesson. But this time, when I went back to Shorty's house and she gave me that vegan food, I ate it and then I blew her bathroom up. I'm like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to use your bathroom. And I went in there and I let her know. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, I got some shit. She's like, that's too much information. I said, well, you giving me too much fucking, it's your food. You know what I'm saying? It's your food. You know what I'm saying? You trying to clean me out. You know? And you know what's so funny about that girl, man? She was so annoying too because, like, I don't have like I did the vegan thing, but like I can't like dating a vegan is a lot of work because when you go to the restaurant, like it's harder for vegans to order, especially if you ain't going to a vegan restaurant because they just be in there looking at the menu like, can you like they be picking meals apart. Can you take the steak and throw the steak away, keep the string bean, throw away the egg, and can you add like you be sitting there like, God damn, like I used to be like, fuck, I hope this sex is good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't do nothing with her. I didn't get the girl. You know why I didn't get her? I know I didn't get her, and I could have, but you know why I didn't get her? I didn't get her because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. I have a high time. Like I don't know about anybody else, but like, and you know what it was? I like the summer, but in New York City in the summertime when it be humid, it's like I can't stand a talker who's talking about shit that I'm not interested in. That's the one thing, ladies. Like, man, this podcast. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell you what this podcast episode is gonna be about. I'm talking about connections, and I'm talking that this episode is called "Valuing Yourself." It's gonna be. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all, it's another update this Sunday. And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna talk about straight up how you could how you need to value your body, value yourself, and value just value yourself as an individual, man. Watch where you wait. Like don't just if you're gonna have sex with somebody, don't just have sex anywhere. Because this is where people don't like. Honestly, I don't want to give too much away. This like people always be like, "Damn, I wonder why that guy don't talk to me," or "I wonder why she don't talk to me no more." Like you gotta value yourself. If you don't value yourself, nobody else will, and the relationship won't work. I'm telling you, because when you devalue yourself later on down the line, you be like, "Man, like why this person keep treating me like that?" That's because you don't value yourself. You gotta value yourself. You gotta value your sex and yourself. Trust me. And I'm gonna talk about it on this episode. Mother's Day. If y'all can make it. I'm letting y'all know right now. It's called Value Yourself. You gotta value yourself. The name of the episode ain't gonna be called Value Yourself. It's gonna be called something else, which is funny because I found out this shit. I found out something. I found out a living situation, and then I couldn't believe how real it was. So I saw it on YouTube, and then I was like, "Wow, that's crazy! I can't believe people live like that." And then I'm like, people are getting fucked in these places. And I wanted to talk about it because I devalued myself many a times when I was young, and I was treated like shit. Also, shout out to my wife. Let me show y'all something. Here's another update. So when red flags, instead of throwing that red flag up, I might throw the red flag up in the Curious Red Flag episode. If it's a red flag situation, fuck the wrong way. If it's a red flag situation, look at that. Y'all see that in the back? Do y'all see that in the back? Do y'all see that? My wife bought me this. My wife, man, she support the show. Look at that. Look. Y'all see that right there? Let me see if I could red flag. Look at that. Bang. Boom. Bang. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, look. Hey, man, look. More shit to come. She bought me that right there, man. She bought me that red flag thing. So, yeah, but it's gonna be a funny ass episode that we're gonna talk about. And like I said, hey, hit the like button. If you just came in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Text the number at the bottom of the screen, 202-649-6719. I'll take 3 more questions and I gotta get up out of here. NT N7 Tozen. Text the number on the bottom of the screen, 202-649-6719. Text me your name with the number. The number will be used strictly for updates. So every time an episode go live. If any of you guys have Twitch accounts, if you guys have Twitch accounts, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? My mic went had went muted just a minute ago. I don't know what the hell just happened. Yeah, so okay, yeah, that was my thing. So if y'all have a Twitch account, I'm gonna answer your question. Hold on, let me put that question up there. If you guys have Twitch, now Twitch is a video game app, but I get monetized fast on Twitch. So y'all can still watch the YouTube channel as well, but y'all can also go to Twitch and subscribe to me on Twitch, and they have different plans on there. Like it was $1.99, $4.99, $5.99 a month to subscribe to me. Or you guys go to Anchor, click the link in my bio, and go to Anchor. And Anchor is where it's the app that I use to put my stuff on Spotify and all the other shit. You can subscribe to me on Anchor, and it's $4.99 a month, $1 a month, or $9.99 a month. So you can follow me on Twitch as well. Let me answer the question. Oh, what's the last thing you did? What's the last new thing you did? Oh, shit. Man, you know what? I don't want to sound corny. I don't sound corny. You know, me and my wife, we've been traveling during the pandemic. We was going places. We was social distancing. So there's two new things that I did that was dope. One of the first, and hold on, N7 Toes, and you can follow me on Instagram at Nick_Carthan. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, text the number at the bottom of the screen, 202-649-6719, and text me your name. And that number is strictly used only for updates. Only for updates. You know what I'm saying? I don't text anything else but updates. I don't have conversations from the number. It's Kari. Okay, Kari, there we go. Thank you so much for going on the Twitch. I'm sorry, shit. So let me answer the question. The new things where the fuck is the question? Hold on. Okay, here we go. So one of the things was parasailing. I went parasailing. Is that when the parachute was attached to the speedboat, and me and my wife was in the air, and I was terrified. I don't like being in the air, but we went in the air together. That shit was fun, just to be over the ocean. That was one new thing that I did. I would never do that again, because I felt like when the guy pulled us down, he showed us how easy the knot was that he put on the boat to put together. I was like, wait a minute, he just pulled the string and untouched the knot. I was like, oh, okay, well, nigga, I'm never doing that again. But that was fun at that moment. And the other thing, I went snorkeling on my wife's birthday in Hawaii with her and my daughter and my 7-year-old. Put her head under the water, and we saw a pufferfish. And my daughter wasn't scared. She actually was chasing the pufferfish, and that was dope. So yeah, that was definitely one of the dope new things that I did. Favorite Dipset member outside of Cam. Cameron will always be one of my top 5 artists of all time, but my favorite Dipset member is Jim Jones. Jim Jones is an artist that I watched grow and get his shit together. And he has probably the best music coming out of Dipset to this day. Like, I think Jim Jones is the best Dipset member. Cameron is my favorite, but Jim Jones musically, as far as his work, his consistency, he's the best member. Who else? Two more. So 2 more questions. I'm about to get off of here. 2 more questions. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Do all of that. Let me see. Kari, are you following me on Twitch, or are you just watching on Twitch? You gotta follow me too, because I don't think I know. Follow me on the Twitch. Also, did you ever run into Stack Bundles when I worked with Stack's Bundles at Target. Ray Vaughn. Yeah, I worked with Stack Bundles at Target. I used to work with Stack Bundles at the Target in Valley Stream. He worked the shift before the overnight shift. I spoke to him I probably spoke to him about 3 or 4 times or whatever. Yeah, so I knew Stack Bundles. I knew of him, any Southern music, Outkast, Andre 3000. I guess if you count that as Southern music. I love Lil Wayne. I love Lil Wayne's music as well. I was a fan of the whole group. Actually, out of the Cash Money group, BG was my favorite, and then it was Lil Wayne. Let me see. That's wild. That's crazy. What's wild? And yo, that's crazy. And there we go. All right, y'all. So look, about to go in here. Okay, hold up. Do you still have a daytime regular job? I personal train. That is, god damn it. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Shit. So I do personal training. I've been a personal trainer for 12 years. Personal training has ups and downs. I train now, but I do give a lot of no's. And the reason why I get a lot of no's is because somebody asked me to train them not too long ago, and I told them no. Here's why. You gotta take. I gotta know that you're gonna take the shit seriously. Like if you just gonna give up, or you just going like I mean, what I mean by give up is like if you pay me money and then I gotta fucking motivate you to show up. Like I should have to motivate you to show up if you paid your money. If I paid for something, I want my money's worth. You show up and I do the rest of the work. You know what I'm saying? But some people hire trainers just to say they have a trainer. Like I take this shit serious. Like I said, my time is valuable. So yes, I'm a personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer, and I do stand up, and I do this right here. I do stand up comedy. And I'm a care worker as well. You know, part time, but I'm a personal trainer. I do personal training. But yeah, like I can't I cannot stand an inconsistent person. Like I train in person if you live in California. I also do Zoom training. My Zoom packages. If you want to know how much my personal training is, you can hit me in my DM on Instagram. Um, I take my personal training serious, especially if it's on Zoom. We gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different, you know, on the computer. But you know, you give me your time and your energy, I'll give you all of me. You know what I'm saying? So I do personal training. I train monthly. I used to do payment plans back in the day, but that I stopped. Like I honestly, no disrespect, I just asked for the shit straight up. In the top of the month, and then you renew at the end of the month. You know, if you cancel, I need to know an hour before. No, not an hour before. I need to know with at least 2 to 3 hours before. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy. Now, if you gotta let me know an hour before, cool. But if you let me know the emergency, like if you like, cause I'm not making it up. You know what I'm saying? If you cancel me an hour before, you just lost that session. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like because and here's why people are like, well, I paid money for that. Let me explain to you. I could have done something else with that hour. I could have trained someone else. You know what I'm saying? So I could have been training somebody else with that hour. I could have been doing something else. That's money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say let me know 24 hours before. Um, do you got a go-to cologne you fucking with right now when you stepping out? Nah, Mike, you know what's so funny, man? My wife gets me the colognes. I used to buy Bath and Body Splash when I was never really into the smell things. Like, you know, I mean, I know it smelled good, but like now I just now got into the cologne. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like one of those guys that had that natural funk. Like I have one of those, you know, I don't know, like the soaps and shit that I use smell good. Like I still smell like the soap. Like I don't be moving around too much unless I'm in the gym. So I don't be, you know, but like she gets me whatever she want me to smell like, I get. You don't look your age, you look around 34, 35. Carmelita, let me tell you something. Thank you so much, man. Yo, you know, his was crazy. Here's where I knew this is when it got bad. I remember I was outside one day and these kids was making noise and somebody was like, "Shut up, sorry, sir." I didn't know she was talking to me, and she was like, "She's like, why are you bothering that man? Sorry, Mister. Sorry, sir." And I was like, "You talking to me?" She's like, "Yes, sir. I'm so sorry." And I was like, "Bitch, fuck out of here. I'm a fucking man. You know, I'm a young man. You know what I'm saying?" So, cause there was a time when I would like, I still kind of get carded sometimes, but I think sometimes people just be assholes. But there was a time where I used to get ID'd all the time, and I valued that shit. You know what I'm saying? But now they just don't ask me for ID no more. So I'm like, oh, it's hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's hitting. You know, my hairline right on this side. I think it's this side over here. My hairline is going. Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. We heading the fuck out of here. Time too valuable. But yeah. One more question, y'all. Or you know, like I said, I'm about to get up out of here. It's 11:54 over here, so I guess I can 55. I guess I could do 5 minutes, hit the 12 hour mark, or whatever. But yeah, man, the 12. I mean, hit the 12 o'clock mark, hit it right on the hour. Yeah, it's 1:54. Yeah, so I guess I could do y'all up. I could hit the 2 o'clock. 12 o'clock for me, 2 o'clock for y'all time. How many of y'all are showing up on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern for the curious. I just want to have I'm still going to do it regardless. I just want to have a number, a ratio, who's showing up, popping their head in for the podcast on Sunday. Some people hit me up and was like, hey, spend time, but my mom lives in New York. I'm going to call her, tell her Mother's Day, and my wife is on the road doing stand-up right now. So, but if you're going to show up Sunday, it's almost 3 a.m. over here. Oh, Miss Sugar. All right, Miss Sugar, she like, nigga, it's almost 3 a.m. But as soon as it hit 3, we out of here. We already know I'll be in the check. My cup runs over. Thank you, Isaac Gentry. Thank you, Miss Sugar. I appreciate you guys, and I will make that Mother's Day. So all right. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do for y'all on Mother's Day. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that value situation, right? But do y'all guys want a story too? Because if you guys want, it's Mother's Day. If you guys want a story, I'll give you guys a story. Thank you, Miss Sugar. Jordan Smith, brother, if you can't make it, you can rewatch it. That's all good. I'll see you here. Thank you so much. Miss Mia, hey Nick, how you doing? Carmelita Strong said I'll be there. Miss Sugar, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yes, I will be giving a story on Sunday. I'm gonna look. You know what story I'm gonna give? Man, I think I have a story for you guys. I have a dope story for you guys. I have a dope ass story for you guys. I have a dope story. And you know what's so funny? I have a dope ass story for y'all, man. And you know what? I'm gonna make sure that this story has nothing to do. I think I'm gonna give you guys. How many of y'all saw me on the Did You Miss Me podcast? How many of you guys saw me on that show? I will thank you, Empath. I will definitely tell y'all. Listen, here's what y'all can do for me. Y'all can go to @Carmen Comedy on Instagram. Tell her your husband sent us there. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all can go there. All right. So y'all saw the story because D-Lay told me today he wants me to come back to his podcast to tell that story over on his YouTube channel. So I'm gonna definitely tell that story over. I got 2 new stories on his new D-Lay show that I just did. So I can't give you them stories on here because I need you guys to watch those stories on here. But what I am going to do is I'm going to give you guys the story about how my first client, this client meeting that I had. All right, so look, it's so many stories. I like I said, I'm an open book. You live and you learn. I can tell you guys a story about what I got. I do this joke on stage. I can tell you guys a story about when I got tased by the police. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to go, oh, it's not bad. Look, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got that story. I got a jail story that I can tell about when I was telling comedy, when I was doing comedy shows in jail. I could tell that story. That's a funny ass story. I got a lot of stories. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta find out which story I want to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Cause I fuck with you guys. I want to be an open book with you guys. So I have those stories as well. I got a funny ass jail story. I got the story when I got tased. I could probably do that story on stage. You know what story I'm gonna give you guys? I got it. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how my sister. I'm gonna tell y'all this story how I got my sister in trouble. It's a funny ass story, and I will give that story on the jail one. The jail one is funny, Miss Mia. I'm gonna give y'all. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all that. The name of the Mother's Day episode will be called My Sister's Apple. There you go. My Mama's Apple. That's the name of the episode. My Mama's episode. So My Mama's Apple will be this Sunday, 3 p.m. PM Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. My mama's apple. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys. So, listen, I enjoyed you guys. Let me read off the donation thing, man. Everybody that donated. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Michael. And thank you, Julius. Thank you, Julius, for the donations. I appreciate you guys so much. The donations will be used strictly to the show. The Cash App is Cash App. $ Nick Carthan. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I don't have Venmo. I straight up just do Cash App or PayPal, man. PayPal is booking Nick Carthan at gmail.com. That's booking as in booking someone. Booking Nick Carthan at gmail.com. But I just do Cash App. I do straight up Cash App, man. And if you can't, I mean, it's cool, man. You following me on Twitch or subscribing. Yeah, you can subscribe to me on Twitch. You could do a whole You could do a whole $5 one time month thing on Twitch, man. Either or if you don't, just watching is enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just watching. But look, I'm about to get up hell up out of here. I will see you guys this Sunday on Mother's Day, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I love y'all. This was the Humble Update. I will be doing more of these Humble Updates throughout the week. I appreciate y'all. Wish you health and love, bro. Continued success. Love y'all, man. Get yourself some sleep. Good night.